All right, good morning. We are on part 29. The sky's the limit. Morash. It says here, straightforward advice how to build your self-esteem, how to really get where you want to go based on the teachings of Rebbe Nachman of Breslov and his student Rebbe Nassan of Breslov. The sky is the limit. We're here on the last page. We're learning that how long do you want to remember? God is always there for you if only you would open the door. We said last time, where is God in the name of the Holy Kotzker Rebbe, wherever you let him in. We talked about how we don't necessarily let God into our past, into our future, into parts of us that are not open to having his light shine in there for a variety of reasons. We're hiding in the garden, maybe because of a mistake or a shame of something we have. But if we knew the actual ultimate unconditional love of the Creator, I guess then we would be able to let it in. Also, we don't see. It's also a matter of perception. Back when I was a child and no one educated me about what was going on, then I wasn't able to know that God was there. We talk a lot about physical neglect in psychology, and we talk a lot about emotional neglect. We could talk about spiritual neglect. Spiritual nutrition and spiritual nourishment is one of the most important things that a parent can provide for their child. And knowing that God is unconditionally loving, that God is always there no matter how it seems, no matter how bad it is, no matter how horrible a certain reality is, God is still there. And knowing that and educating a child to that is of central importance. And without that, a child is spiritually malnourished. And being spiritually malnourished and uneducated doesn't necessarily perceive God and the hand of God in his life, and therefore when experiences events, experiences himself as stuck, trapped, and powerless, helpless, hopeless. And that, by cognitive psychology definition, is the definition of trauma. What is trauma? Trauma in the past is, drama is helpless, hopeless, powerless. And so the child experiences it in that way. You meet a lot of survivors of trauma and abuse, and it's interesting to see some of them have an unbelievable, powerful connection with God. Unbelievable, blows you away. Blows me away anyways. And one of the reasons is some of them perceived God there, and it was like a lifeline, they describe it, a lifeline that got them through. So either by their parents' good work, or a good spiritual or religious community, or some way, or just perception or God's blessing, the merit of God, they somehow knew that God was there, and that got them through it. So it's never too late for a good childhood, says Gedalia Fenster. What a beautiful man. That it's never too late for a good childhood, meaning what? I can open up to the possibility that God was actually there. And we can use an even though tool. Even though I did not perceive God at that time, now that I know and I'm older that God is really here, God was also here then. God was there then. And we need to take that into our hearts and repeat it 100 million times. And I need to start with me, because there are so many memories and so many things that I do not have a sense of God being in them. So I need to work on that. And I hope you'll work on that too. And together we will both work and grow. And we will take in the light of God. How long do you want a language, says Rabbi Shik Zitzal, in the darkness of inner confusion? Because when I don't have the light of God, which is the light of the Sabbath, so I need to take time, meditation time, and feel comfort light to shine. Let that light shine back into the past. How I can use some cognitive exercise. Was God there? Yes. A rhetorical device, or I can use an even though tool. Good luck. Try them out. Have a great day.